Fala pessoal, tudo bem? Hoje o papo é inglês com o Alberto Zorzi. Fala pessoal, tudo bem? Bom, para quem está acompanhando e está sabendo, hoje o papo é com o Alberto Zorzi e vai ser em inglês. A Samantha Sutherland vai tentar de alguma forma me ajudar de novo e sumarizar as respostas em português. E eu vou ficar falando só em inglês. A gente tem um projeto aí mais pra frente de traduzir essas entrevistas e colocar isso no YouTube, tá? Transcrito, bonitinho, legendado direitinho. Mas grande parte da entrevista eu vou falar em inglês. Se tiver alguma dúvida em português, alguma coisa que queira que eu explique, pode mandar também. E eu vou tentar da melhor maneira possível integrar isso na entrevista. Claro, né? Sou fotógrafo, estou um pouco nervoso hoje porque é sempre mais difícil, mas acho que vai ser tudo bem. Ok, apresentações feitas. So, hey everyone, well, as you might know, today we're going to talk with Alberto Zorzi, the Italian writer. A friend of mine is going to be kind of translating the interviews to Portuguese and summarize it on text. So keep a look in the comments if you don't speak good English. If there's any questions that you want to make to Alberto, please use the question mark on the app so I can at least have a look at them before and then say to Alberto. And I'll try to make it as quick as possible and hope it's going to be good. I'm not sure if it's Alberto's already on. Let me just have a look. Let's see. I'm going to try to find him. Yep. Hey man, how are you doing?
Good evening. I'm very good. And you?
Very, very good, thank you. First of all, thank you very much for accepting to talk with us. It's going to be a
Thank
pleasure
you.
for many of the Brazilians that are big fans of you and to not have the opportunity to know about your story and all of that.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you, guys.
Okay. Well, first of all, I want to ask quite some simple questions, like where are you and how are you dealing with the coronavirus at the moment in your stables?
At the moment, I'm in Holland. Everything is good. I'm good, and keep going with the normal life without shows.
Yeah. Well, first question, it's how, when, and where did you start writing?
I started riding at 9 years old in the club close to my house, and because my brother was a trainer.
Okay.
He's also trainer, so I go with him in the stable. And at 9 years old, I just try, and then I never stop again.
Did your family, father, or anyone else apart from brother used to ride as well?
No, just my brother.
Good. And did you jump pony classes? How did you do your beginning of your career? Like, how did it start? Did you jump many shows? It took you a while. How did it happen for you to grow?
In the beginning, I rode the pony first. I was a bit bored because we never jumped, and don't found so much funny. And then we start to jump, and then I jump the horses, no ponies anymore.
Okay.
So I get more fun, and then I start to jump more and more.
Okay. What was your first show and first feature? Do you remember?
It was close to my house. I live in Padova. The show was in Treviso, like
Okay.
50 kilometers from my house. It was very nice.
And your first victory?
I think 6 months after, more or less. But just like national shows, very, very small.
Okay. Well, you, of course, you were in school at that time.
Yeah.
And then how did you become, or how did you decide that you want to be a horse rider for your life?
To be honest, it became quite alone because I was not so good in the school. But I finished the school. I finished
Very
the school,
good.
but I was
That's
not
important.
so good. Yeah, at least something. And then I like so much this sport that I want to do a job, and it became my job in the end.
Did you start as a rider already, or did you start grooming or in something else?
No, I started like a rider. I pay the lesson, and then step by step, I don't pay anymore, and I ride the horses of owner, and like this.
Who was your first owner? Do you remember?
Yes, it was the owner of the stable, where I start together with my brother.
All right, very good. And then, how did you develop your career as a professional? How did you end up in Ian Tops? It must have been quite a while before.
I was more or less always in this stable when I start until 20 years old, and then I start to be my own business. I have like 15 horses, along with some little owners in Italy.
Okay.
And then at 26 years old, my friend asked me, because he's very friend of Jan Tops, he asked me, you want to try to work for Jan Tops, because I know him very well and he's looking for a rider. I say, yes, we can try. And then I come here, I try 3 horses, and I stay here. Now it's 5 years.
And how is the experience to work with such a big name such as Ian Tops?
In the beginning, it's not easy. It's a different mentality from Italy. Everything is very different. And I used to work alone, so now I have the boss, so I have to respect him and listen to him. But he's an amazing person. He gave me so much opportunity and so top horses to ride, so I can say nothing. Only thank you.
What do you think is the biggest difference between Italy and mentality in Italy and mentality in Holland?
I think in Italy we look just today. We look today to win today. In Holland, this country, I look for the future, to build the horses and grow up with the horses. In Italy, we want everything now, and tomorrow I don't know what's up.
Fantastic. That's one of the questions I'm going to ask a little bit later on, but I can put it now. What do you think is the secret on building a really nice young horse? I know that you work with plenty, but what do you think is the key, the important thing on a young horse to take him to big shows? Yes.
I think we have to look very good on the head of the young horses, the potential for sure, and of course also careful, but the head sometimes is very, very, very important.
Okay. Alberto, what was until now the most important moment of your career?
I think it was the Nations Cup in Roma in 2017. We won the Nations Cup after, I think, 32 years, something like that. It was very fantastic day.
Who was your team? Do you remember?
Yes, of course. It was me, Lorenzo De Luca, Giorgio Bucci, and Bruno Chimeri.
Very good. And can you tell us a little bit about the show itself?
About Roma.
Yeah, about the show, about this particular event.
Roma is an amazing show. Xio, I think is like history is like maybe a bit less than Aachen, but it's a fantastic show. This day is the day we won. We was actually a bit ready. We think about the victory, but first you have to make it because it's not easy. But we have such a great horses and such a great team that year that we have to win.
Everything went perfect.
Yeah.
And what was maybe the hardest time of your career so far? The hardest moment?
Hardest time, maybe a bit last year.
Okay.
Possible. Yeah, because I come from 2 or 3 years, so fantastic year for me. And every week I have some good results. And last year, for some reasons, for maybe some horse was injured, me not in the best form or everything together. I have not the greatest year. But okay, this year we started good, but after we have this problem with Corona, so we have to stop again.
Then we get the question. I would like to know a little bit about the fantastic and probably the most important horses, not only one, but the horses of your career.
The most important horses.
Yeah.
For me.
Yeah.
Since I'm here in startups.
No, in your career, since the beginning, like the important ones, the ones that you actually remember and you kind of have like this special memory of it.
Yeah, of course. I remember my first pony, Lord. Always with him, and I won with him the first time.
All right.
And then for sure one horse from the federation that I jump junior, and then maybe it was Miro, and then Maya I jump junior, and Carlotta I jump young rider European Championship. These horses, and then Amor de Signor, it was very good horse. I start to jump a bit bigger classes, and then when I'm here, I jump fantastic horses like Fairlight, Cornetto, Rackham Joe, Global, Ego Van Orti, Ulan de Coquerie, Contanga.
It's quite a team, eh? It's quite a team. Is it hard for you having so many riders and so many horses in these stalls? You are always changing your team. Like I've seen that Edwina was riding Ego, and then you start riding him. Atina was riding Disney, and then you take him on. It's always swapping to you.
Yeah, we swap a little bit. We see who has the best feeling with the horse, and always a bit like this.
Who is your main horse now?
Now I have Ulan de Coquerie for sure, Français, and then Vauban is also very good, and Kings. These three are the best now, and we see.
Then it's kind of a funny question, but if you could choose any horse in the world to ride.
In the world?
Yeah.
Right now, there is many I like to ride, but maybe Fit for Fun, Big Star, or these horses I really like.
Very good. And if you could bring one horse that you've ridden in your career back to you and back to your saddle, which horse would it be?
I think Cornetto.
Cornetto.
It was very good.
Yeah, Cornetto. Well, you did some amazing round with him, some amazing results. Was with Cornetto that you won Roma?
Roma?
Yeah.
No, it was Fairlight.
Fairlight is the Vigomere, right? The chestnut.
Fairlight is Vigomere, yeah.
Cornetto might have been the horse that actually put you out there to the big public, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Cornetto, it was him. Yeah, with Fairlight together also.
Good. What is your favorite show, Alberto?
Oof, good question. I think I really like all the globals. The shows in the global, they are amazing, and Roma, of course, Nations Cup.
De Piazza Siena.
Sì, sì.
Bueno, buonissimo. Sorry?
Benissimo.
I don't actually, well, it's not that different from Portuguese, so we kind of understand some words.
Yeah.
I tried to watch your interview with, I can't remember who was it.
Yeah, good.
I could get bits and pieces, but the only thing that is Papardelli, Mama, Piazza di Siena, ciao. Ciao. Alberto, a bit trick question. What do you think about the new rules for the hind boots?
New rule for the hind boots is a good question. I think nobody is agree with these new rules, but for me they should leave some boots behind. Maybe not the hardest one, but little bit. I think they should leave because they are help. They don't pass into the horse. For me.
Do you think we will lose a bit of speed on the classes?
A bit of
speed.
It's possible also, yeah. I think so, yeah. And I think it's gonna be more and more mistakes.
Do you think that's a bad thing?
No, I don't think it's a bad thing, but I think the hind boots, maybe not the normal one, like Veredo, this one, they should leave because they are good. They don't do nothing for the horses.
Okay. And then, of course, another trick question. What do you think about the new Olympic system?
Olympic system is a bit more difficult. There are only 3 in the team, so more or less all the team are equal, no? I think. Okay, still there is teams much better than other teams, but should be a bit more equal, and difficult, I think.
Yeah, if you think about it, at the last Olympics in Brazil, we lost, like BZ and the British team, the US team wouldn't be silver. Neither France would be gold because Beneb Le Pavot has been eliminated one day, and BZ as well.
Yeah.
So it might actually change some of the perspective in the games.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. Because you can take it out to what is out, so it's a bit difficult. You can't bring nothing.
It is. Was Italy classified for the Olympics?
No, only one individual.
Okay. Then it's another. You were talking about when you were young, you didn't like much. You like jumping, and I could guess you really like the jumping even today. But what do you think is the importance of the flat work?
The flat work is very, very important for sure. It's the base of the horse. You have to flat before to ride, for sure. When I came here, it was not so good flat work. Now also I'm not the best one, but I try to improve a lot.
I can guess.
We never finish to learn.
What do you think is the most, how can I say that, important feature in your writing? What is your strong point?
I tell you what they say. They say it's the feeling with the horses, but I don't know. Somebody tell me like that, so I trust the people tell me that. But I think it's very important with the forward and backward. Like this, you have accuracy under control. In the flat work, I speak about the flat work.
Yep. I'll just have a look about the questions that the people are sending and say if there is.
Ciao, Mikey.
Mike, how is there? Hey, Mikey. A friend of mine is asking, what do you think is the advantage and the disadvantage of work of such a big name like Tops?
I don't think there is a disadvantage. I think there is only advantage. Super horses and train with the very good men of horses, horsemen.
Fantastic. Hold on. Let's see. Chiquinho Azevedo, you probably know him. Say hello to him, please. He must be watching.
Hello.
Let's see what else.
Thank you, Mikey.
Marcel is asking, what would be the Olympic dream team for you?
Olympic dream team?
Yeah, tough question.
Difficult question.
I'm not sure. If Marcel is there, I'm not sure if he's meant by Italy, like the Italian dream team, or he means the world. But I think he means in the history of Italy, you had plenty of very good riders. What do you think would be a dream team if you could pick any riders from any time of the Italian riders?
Yeah. I think top rider it was Gianni Govoni, Garcia, Chiaudani, and Botti.
And you?
Me reserve.
Great. What else?
Lorenzo Marlo Alberto. Thank you very much.
That's my key question, and it's a really long shot. I'll try to make it easier. If the Olympics were hosted this year, who do you pick for favorites?
The Olympic horse for this year?
Now, if Tokyo would happen in 2020, not 2021, who would you put as favorites?
I think two riders have a big chance, like Ben Meyer, Martin Fuchs with Clooney and Explosion.
Fantastic, yeah. Very, very, very good time. That might be, you're not over there right now, but how are the amateurs competitions in Italy? Do you have many shows?
They are not so difficult. There is a national show for amateur, and there is also big money for the level. Right. I think it's very good competition. And the plays are always very nice. Top.
Fantastic. What else? Do you have students or do you give clinics? Like
No.
Do you want to?
Maybe in the future we see. Never know.
Have you ever been to Brazil?
In Brazil, no, never.
You have to come. Fantastic
one
place.
Day I will come one day for sure.
What is your dream horse? Need to be a live one.
I would love to ride Explosion one time.
Ben Mayer's horse, fantastic horse. Great power name. What else?
But is the couple very good couple?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, true. They match together.
Yeah, together.
Very good. Someone said, "I'll be Italian love you." That's
Thank you very much.
what else? Let me see if I get anything else. Ta-da. Oh, I'll try to translate this one. What is the importance of the rider Federico Caprilli for you guys?
Federico Capelli, he teach us how to jump, no? Before we jump they jump with the back seat and he go forward.
Okay.
Is how we jump now, no?
Yeah, okay. There's a question saying, do you think it's possible to build a career as a show rider without having loads and loads and loads of money?
I don't understand very good, sorry.
What is difficult to become an important rider without having enough money to buy the big horses in the beginning of your career?
Yeah. You have to work hard and be very lucky. But the work hard is the secret.
Fine. What is the routine at the day? Like your day-to-day routine, and how many horses you ride a day?
Well, now I ride eight horses more or less every day. We are lucky here to have a lot of arenas and fields and racetracks, so we can change a lot. Because now it's like 2 months we are home. I think the horses get a bit bored, so we have also ways to change arena or something like that.
Very good. Let me see.
Ciao, Manfro.
That might be a nice one. How do you keep fit? Do you run? Do you have a daily basis exercise routine? Anything like that?
No, I don't do anything. Apart, I play a little bit football with my friends sometimes in the stable. But for the rest, I just do nothing. Only eat pasta and drink something.
Have you ever been injured on the football match?
No, luckily not.
All right.
No, we play really, really quiet. We are...
Filippo Frantari is asking something in Italian that I think it's which horse on history you wouldn't have to read in.
I don't see the question.
I can explain in English. I cannot read Italian, but I think it's what horse in the history would you want to ride to have ridden?
Cavallo della storia.
Quale cavallo della storia vorresti aver montato?
Milton?
Milton.
Sì. Big Scopy, I think.
Very, very scopy horse.
Yeah.
Okay. Alberto, I won't take you a lot of your time. So I make like two more questions, and that's gonna be it. How many shows do you do a year? Do you know?
I think for sure more 45 weeks.
Good word. And is it all organized?
Even more. I think 2017, 2018, I was home just 2 or 3 weeks. The rest every week show. So 50 weeks, more or less.
That's impressive. How is the commerce of buying and selling horses holding up in this time of quarantine? You're still making some selling? Are people trying horses, looking for horses?
No, as in startups, no, we don't. Jan don't want to take a risk to take clients inside, so we keep our quarantine.
Okay.
When they open the border and everything, maybe we will see. It's not easy situation now. Better stay quiet.
What was the hardest thing for you? Because you had to take a decision to leave Italy. When that happened?
It's happened 5 years ago. Now it's 5 years. I'm here.
You left Italy to go to Jan.
Yeah. It was very hard to leave Italy, but okay, I have to. If I want to do a big step and go in the big shows, be a good rider, I have to leave Italy.
What do you think Italy is missing to become even bigger sports team? Like the Italian team is not today, maybe not be the best ones in Europe. What do you think Italy is missing from the rest of Europe?
Yeah, I think in Italy there is an amazing riders. I think there is a lot of top riders, but maybe we don't have the mentality. I think like here or in Germany or I don't know in the other countries, and also we don't have so many breeders or something like that or sponsor. I don't know something we miss something, but I don't know how to explain. Like before, I say we look today, but we don't look forward.
Sorry, I missed that. What did you say? You look
Like
today and
I say before, we look about today, but we don't look in 5 or 4 years to build something. We just look here now. We live the moment.
very good. What else? Da-da-da.
That's very true.
Okay. Are you concerned about the stallion and the damn line of horses? Do you look for the papers, or you don't actually care about the genealogy? You just are worried if they're a good jumper or not?
Yeah, no, I don't really care about the breeding.
But what would be your favorite stallion today?
Today, there is many. Depend of the mare, no?
Okay.
I think depend of the mare. I think it's very difficult to be a breeder. So, and I'm actually not so good in these things.
No problem.
Ciao, Tom.
At what time do you start the day
8 o'clock.
and finish?
I do 8 to 1 and then 1 hour in lunch break, and then until we not finish, but normally at 5 we finish.
Okay. In a show like Sunshine Tour, you're riding quite a few horses over there.
Sorry?
In a show like Sunshine Tour that I met you this year, you had quite a few horses.
Yeah.
In the show. What is the routine? How does the routine change when you are at a show, a big show?
The routine, like if I ride all the horses before the class, or
yeah, if you ride your horse for the classes, if you go on early to ride your horses, if you have like a Grand Prix horse you're working before the class.
depend from the horse, depend of the horse. Sometimes I ride early, sometimes I like to ride like 2 hours before the Grand Prix. Depend of the horse. It's not all the horses the same.
Okay.
Sometimes I ride a bit more the horse, sometimes I just a little bit walk and trot it, and is an half. Depend of the horse.
All right. I'll just see if there's any other questions, Guy. I'm finishing up, so if there's any other questions, that's the time to ask. I would like to already thank Roberto for the time. I'd like to thank Maluzinha and Kalu for Mundo Hípico and for Lucky You for the shirts. And there's time to make some questions, so go.
Thank you.
Oh, that might be a complicated question. I'm gonna try to translate it, okay?
Yeah,
If
yeah.
it makes sense. If I don't make any sense, please, someone that speaks Italian and Portuguese, write for him so we can work on it. How does work for the military athletes in Italy? Are you hired for a certain amount of time?
I'm like an athlete in the army. I'm not real army.
Yep.
We from the army they choose us to representing the sport in the world. We are not really army. We are athlete for the army.
And you get paid for it. Are you hired or just represent?
Yeah, little bit.
Okay. Hold on, there's an important question. Hold on. What do you think Ian Tops saw in your riding that made him want to hire you?
Oh. That I don't know, but I always try to be my best with all the horses, so I think he saw that.
All right. Well, Alberto, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
It was really good getting to know you a bit better.
It was my pleasure. Thank you very much.
And well, stay safe, and I hope to see you soon.
See you soon, man. Thank you very much. Bye-bye to
Okay,
everyone.
bye-bye. Thank you.
Ciao. Bye-bye.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Well, thank you everyone for watching. Sorry, Oscar Gimet, I've just seen your message. As you people should know, at least, well, the Brazilians know, tomorrow at 3 p.m. here in Brazil, so I think it's at 8 p.m. in Belgian time, we will talk with Philippe Guerda, which should be really interesting. He's today the Brazilian trainer. So I will put the question box up in my stories later on. And if you guys have questions and want to ask some stuff, send it to me. So I can try to organize it and see how it goes, okay? Well, guys, thank you very much. Pessoal, obrigado a todo mundo. É um pouco mais difícil quando eu tenho que fazer direto em inglês. O Alberto não é o cara que fala melhor inglês, não desenvolve tão bem em inglês. Ele fala muito bem italiano, obviamente. Mas eu fui muito feliz que ele topou. Amanhã a gente fala com o Felipe Guerda, técnico da seleção brasileira, da equipe brasileira, às 3 da tarde aqui no Brasil e às 8 da noite no horário da Bélgica. Obrigado a todo mundo que participou e até amanhã. Tchau!